Shameless Plug Studios. It's Salty Language with Brian and Tony. Hey there, Brian.
Hey, Tony.
Now that our music is outroing us.
Yeah.
Or introing us, not outroing us.
Whatever.
Whatevs.
Yeah. There's no bed of music. See, that's a technical term.
That's right, because we're goddamn fucking professionals.
Right. Without the money.
Good point. This must be remedied.
You're right. Trinkets must be had.
You know what we need to do?
Get trinkets.
Get trinkets, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Get swag from somewhere and do some sort of wacky contest.
Contest?
Yeah,
I don't like it.
maybe.
I don't
I don't
know.
know. It just came to me. In a dream.
I can draw something on a scrap piece of paper. Like a Post-it note.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Me too.
For the low cost of $750, someone can have it.
I
First
can
one
give
to send us the
someone-
money wins the contest.
I can give someone some abstract art. I just found a plastic bag full of used tissues next to my bed from when I was sick.
Oh.
I was like, damn, I need to throw those out.
It could be worse.
Of course, they're still there.
It could have been the steak in your car.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something about spank tissues.
Oh, well, you probably still haven't found all of those yet.
Yeah.
You hide them everywhere.
Like a squirrel in fall.
Hiding your nut everywhere.
That's right.
See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
I'm crafty.
That was a good one. See, people are going to think we rehearse this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't rehearse. We barely prep.
Yeah. It's like, no, I think if you've listened to one episode of this, you know we don't rehearse. Not when, as we've said in the past, this is a warts and all podcast.
Yeah, good point.
No matter what the subject is, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, you'll have that.
If you want professional,
Go fuck yourself,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Watch The Professional.
Yeah.
'Cause why not? It's a good movie.
Why not? What's his name? Jean Reno.
And Commissioner Gordon, whatever his name is,
I really wish
and Princess Amidala.
I could have pulled the guy who played Commissioner Gordon in the fucking 60s Batman. That would have been great. If I'm like...
Wasn't he a stereotypical Irish dude in that?
Oh, Bob McCloskey. Boom. No. Yeah.
That was Brian. Yeah, so we're recording on Saturday's time. A little odd than our normal Friday night.
Yep.
Bonus is, since I'm not coming from work, I brought beer.
Yes.
That's a plus.
Also bonus, now we can finally be uncensored because we're, after hours. Salty language. After dark. After hours, whatever.
That's where we solve crimes.
Yeah.
We're done.
Normally we just encourage them.
We're done saving people on the beach. Now it's time to solve crimes.
Yes. Sorry, folks, if you've tuned in for slow motion running of either of us, first of all, what the hell's wrong with you?
Exactly.
And second of all, you'll be disappointed. Well, I don't know. Would you be disappointed?
Depends on what they're into, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
All I can say is they ain't ready for this jelly.
Oh, shite. I spent the day today, Brian, pretending I was a farmer.
Did you?
Basically. Tilling up a garden and weed whacking, burning shit. And
That is an odd way to babysit.
Yeah, well, that was later in the day.
Oh.
When I built baby Thunderdome in my living room. Blankets and pillows up. I wish I had another baby so they could fight to the death. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if the parents would have went for the whole fight to the death.
Babies enter, one baby leaves.
Not necessarily. What if, like when Superman and Doomsday fought, they both struck the killing blow at the same time?
I didn't think of that.
Right? Then no babies leave.
It's true.
That's even, Or, I don't know. What if you're not impressed with their performance and you stick a lion on the one?
Kitten, probably, because it's baby Thunderdome.
Whatever.
Yeah.
If you have a lion, use a lion. You have a kitten, use a kitten.
Fair enough.
I mean...
Either way, it's an animal.
Yeah, it's more about availability than anything at this point. Hell, I'd send a turkey in there if I had one. Turkey fuck a baby up.
Dude, I almost ran over a turkey during the middle of the week. I was out in the middle of nowhere driving, of course.
No, Tony, when people sit on the sides of the road, those are homeless people, not turkeys.
I got a story about one of those guys today, too.
Excellent.
But no, I just fucking turned, and this thing is huge. I probably would have flipped my van over. It looked like a monster, dude. It just comes sprinting out of the middle of nowhere. I barely missed it. It was a big ass turkey.
turkey.
Yes, exactly.
It'd be something, the subject of some god-awful B movie we'll review later, right?
Well, of course. Here to, seek revenge for all the turkeys we've killed on Thanksgiving or holidays.
You know what? I actually think there already is.
It wouldn't surprise me.
It's like killer turkeys or something.
It would not surprise me.
I'm sure Netflix has something.
We better check this shit out.
You're right. All right, well, keep telling your story.
That's all I got.
Really?
Yeah. Big-ass turkey.
Son of a bitch. You were supposed to have more than that, so I could conveniently Netflix search here.
I had a homeless guy when we were trying to enjoy our coffee shop morning, going, no free coffee, this shit, I'm like, we're sitting outside trying to enjoy ourselves. And he's like, it's $2 for a cup of coffee here. Can you help me out? And I knew, I got chastised by Jeannie because, social work. She's like, you're just enforcing the fact that begging works.
Yeah.
But it's worth my $2 to get him away from us. That's all I could think.
Did you get a whiff? No.
That's all I could think was, he took my $2 and went inside and went out the back door. Whatever. It's worth my $2.
Right.
So I can enjoy my morning at the coffee shop.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I typed in turkey on IMDb, and the only thing that came... Oh, maybe. I was going to say, was a movie called Turkeys with Woody Harrelson.
Have you tried jive turkeys?
No, I did not. Damn it. No, all right, that's the problem. I didn't click the search all. Oh, my God, there's a movie called Topsy Turkey.
Please tell me it's an adult film.
No, it's from 1948.
Oh.
I'm still going to pull up the synopsis of it, because it's got to be good if it's from there, right?
Topsy Turkey.
Oh, there's nothing for it.
That's where all the other turkeys yelling things and throw rocks at the, darker turkeys, as it was that era.
Damn it.
And punched the female turkeys right in the face.
Right in the old neck flaps. What you can't see right now is we're both dancing.
That's right.
Not really.
Not really.
Women of Turkey.
We're doing the Charleston. Women of Turkey.
Fuck it. I am not doing the Charleston.
No? Okay.
Only if there was a Charleston chew involved.
Delicious. Actually, are those? I can't remember what the hell
I don't remember either.
I'm probably saying delicious. It's probably some of those awful licorice candies.
Oof. No, I don't think. No, Charleston Chew is like I think it's a chewy, I don't remember if it's caramel or if it's chocolate.
Maybe it's both.
Ooh.
Isn't that a chocolate raisin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make sweet love to a chocolate raisin.
You would.
I don't need a reason to make sweet love.
Oh, come on. It's too fucking early for that kind of thing.
But it's late.
Shh.
Okay.
Nobody
late
knows.
for me, early for you.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. There is that disparity. I don't know. I give up.
It's fine.
It's too much work. There has to be a freaking...
some sort of awful Thanksgiving turkey revenge movie.
I really wish we had a conveniently placed research monkey.
Research monkey.
Research monkey's on break.
Oh, dead.
Apparently.
What about soundboard T?
Nothing.
Oh.
Seamus can't help us because all he does is work on the sound.
And piss on the floor.
And piss on the floor.
Damn it.
We can't break him of it.
It's hopeless.
That's what happens when you put a dog in a skirt.
Yeah,
or a
true.
kilt, I mean.
Whatever.
Yeah. Wool's not as absorbent as we need it to be. All right.
You are correct, sir.
So, anything else new other than your
well, today was
hobo hitting?
I'm probably going to freeze on my way home.
Yeah.
Because today was the official Jeep Wrangler Go Topless Day.
Ah, nice.
And
right. Did you take the top off the Jeep, too?
That, too.
Nice.
I was like, topless. Bottomless is where I'm at.
Well, naturally, hanging your ass out the top of the Jeep, driving with your feet.
No, I figure, just go bottomless, hang my leg out the door. It's not there.
Yeah, right. Sit in the middle, just kind of straddle.
Air these bastards out.
Someone pulls up next to you, and you're like, how you doing?
What's up?
You like what you see? It's a Jeep thing.
Jeep thing, baby.
God damn it.
Yeah, so I'll probably freeze on the way home. That's all right.
You'll be all right. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, exactly.
More
than anything, it was because, I'm just lazy. Top was already down. I'm like, fuck this. I'm just going to go.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Well, hopefully it'll rain. No.
Yeah.
Oh.
If so, hopefully I'll have some warnings. I got a big plastic bag over my seat.
No, I mean on your way.
Oh, okay.
You're about halfway home, it just starts pouring. And you're like, do I really want to pull over and do this?
No.
Like, fuck it, I'm just going to finish.
That's exactly what I would do.
Yeah.
Like, all right, put the iPhone in my pocket.
Right, yeah. It's kind of like having
Everything
someone
else can get wet.
Yeah, it's like having sex and someone dying in the middle of it. You're just like, might as well finish.
It's still warm.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That I read the other day. Someone said something like that. They were like, does it count as necrophilia if the body was still warm? I was like, oh my. That is a good question.
I don't know. What
I don't know. That's a good question, though, right?
That is a good question.
Technically, yes, because, necrophilia means that they're dead.
Yes.
So if they're dead, then yes. But, it's at least maybe a little less
brain
creepy.
dead? Because if maybe them cells still be living.
Right. You're like, what? It's like fucking a cucumber.
Warm cucumber.
Right. A warm cucumber. Drizzled, maybe grilled. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, it's probably more of a zucchini.
Yeah, probably. Some sort of squash.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
I, the other day, was going a way that the listeners don't care to know. But anyways.
Let's say northeast.
I was going north.
That was pretty close.
It wasn't really east, just north.
Okay.
Anywho. So we're going north, and I see there's like a retirement home on the right side.
Please tell me there was rogue old people running rampant.
No.
Oh,
however, I saw, what caught my eye was there was I'm sorry, I lied. We were going south. But,
it's not north at all.
Sorry, I'm not even going to tell the story. No. There was a tent outside, and I'm like, what the hell? Is there a tent outside of a retirement home?
Oh, please tell me they're having a tent sale so you can go pick up some old people dirt cheap.
No, we stopped by to make sure.
Oh.
They actually had a camel there.
Why?
I don't know. I see a tent and I see a camel. The only thing I can think of is that it was, and I'm doing air quotes,
yes,
Carnival Day or something like that, right? Normally you would think they'd have a pony or a donkey.
I do have to say, that is the only camel toe I want to see at the old folks' home.
Don't lie.
Just saying.
That's not even true.
Well, maybe some of them nurses. I don't know.
Especially when you're old, wearing your britches up to your neck.
Oh, God.
Hey, Toots! Hey!
I think it's possible to have a camel toe with a diaper on. It's amazing. Must have an axe wound.
Oh, man. It's the new to Ben thongs.
Oh, Grandma's got it out backwards. That's no good.
It's not on... Damn it, I can't stop laughing. It's not on backwards. That's how she has to wear it. It's that way for necessity.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. That's how it's designed.
She's not worried about leaking out the front. But it's partying back, if you know what I mean.
There for decades.
Oh, crap.
Oh, jeez.
She goes to piss. It doesn't turn to piss till it hits the toilet water. That's how dry that is.
It's like Tang.
Oh, God.
Oh, astronaut drink? No.
Oh, God. Oh, dude. The fucking curtains open out and there's dust. All right, enough of that. No, so I have no idea why there's a fucking camel at the retirement home.
Right.
And I'm looking at it just like, what the fuck? How exciting if you're some old person at this retirement home? How exciting is a camel? Unless you haven't had a cigarette in years.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
I mean, or you're going to cut it open and sleep in it like it's a tauntaun.
I thought you meant the old people.
Oh, I did. Hey, Mel, come here for a minute.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
It still smells like Ben K and Lonely.
Oh, is that a thong?
And it's extra cushy.
Oh, it's soaked with powder.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, it smells like Tang.
Oh, it doesn't taste like Tang. That's not Tang at all.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Whew. That is not a powdered drink mix I want.
No, not at all.
That is nasty. So, yeah, that was...
I would love to know why there was a camel at an old folks' home.
Right?
Maybe so something besides the elderly. The orderlies will spit on them.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, nice. Well, you hear all the time on the news about how, the Humane Society or what have you, or the Girl Scouts or something, they'll bring in a bunch of, cats and dogs or whatever.
Yeah, let them run rampant.
Sure, yeah.
Shit in
that way they can blame the smells and wetness on other things. Yeah. Yeah, we all know why. It's all right. So, but yeah, camel, I don't know.
Get it either.
If it was a horse, at least I would understand it, because a lot of people like ponies or something,
I don't.
A fucking camel?
That is bizarre. Did you get the look inside the tent? Or just...
2 humps, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Oh, fair enough.
No, I didn't look. I couldn't tell.
Did you get a look inside the tent, though, besides the camel? Because I'd be curious to know what else is in there.
No, I couldn't really see from the road.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. Part of me kind of wanted to stop and just be like, "What the fuck's going on?"
I agree.
Like, I see a camel.
Going
what the
to
hell?
roll tape, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Clearly somebody's getting abused.
Yeah. Wait. Is this camel being dropped off or picked up? Maybe from the road it was just a person that I mistook as a camel.
That's true. Maybe there was some sort of bizarre... That wasn't a tent. It was kind of like a Tijuana show.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Well, now it's a little exciting.
Old, World War II vets, they need something to get them going.
Sure. You wouldn't think they'd put that out by the street, though.
Well, that's true.
I think they'd have that on the inside. Well, camels probably make a mess.
Yeah. I imagine so.
But the orderlies already know how to take care of them because you don't really have to give them water or food often.
That's true.
You know?
Just put them in a corner.
Yeah.
Occasionally smother them with a pillow.
Right, and pretend like their grandkids stopped by and said hi.
Yes.
Yeah. Camel's all set.
Wow, that is weird.
Maybe they're doing it for side money.
Yeah.
You know, the nursing home, they're also going to become a camel emporium.
Why not?
Yeah. / donkey show. All right.
Camel show.
Yeah, whatever. Depends on what's available that day.
That's
A kitten
true.
or a cat or a lion.
They just tape a basketball to a donkey. That's a camel. What?
That don't sound like no camel. Hey, kid, smoking's
you're
cool.
senile, kid, so what? Who's right now?
Oh, man. All I wanted to see was, the Marlboro man riding the camel. Now, that would have been great.
As long as the camel had sunglasses on.
Oh, of course.
It may be like a cool sport jacket.
Well, as long as we're talking cool, KOOL.
Exactly.
Come a long way, baby. Wow. All right, enough promoting
I'm all
cigarettes.
out of cigarette slogans.
Oh, we can keep going. There's Winston's and Benson and Hedges and
Lucky Strike.
Lucky Strike. Yeah.
I think
Nice.
Chesterfields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, enough of that crap. Let's move
Right
on
on.
to serious topics, such as, I don't know. Well, I actually have I have to wait till we get into our geek stories before I put this, but it's fucking amazing. We'll both be like, yippee, when I get
All
to it.
right.
But we have to wait.
But I want to wait.
Tough. We're not leading off with geek news.
Oh.
Geeks don't deserve top billing.
Yeah, you're probably
You know
right.
who does? UFO Phil, remember him?
I do remember.
Our old buddy.
Wasn't he running for some sort of office?
Yes. Now, instead, he is planning a network show for real aliens.
So like Mexicans?
No, not that kind of alien.
I saw the
Excuse me.
greatest little meme the other day. Of course I did. It was actually a combination of two.
Okay.
It was the main picture was you had to have seen the Mexican guy with the huge sombrero. He's got this big smile on his
Oh,
face.
yeah.
Okay. It's that, and then within the picture, like a picture-in-picture TV, was the little black kid that says that's racist, right?
Nice.
And the caption was just, plays Uno, steals all the green cards.
Oh, wow.
And then the little kid, that's
That's
racist. It's awesome.
All right. So Phil Hill, better known as UFO Phil, told the Huffington Post he's in negotiations with a major network
Oh, I'm sure.
to bring his...
CW.
Dude, I don't know, man. Have you seen the one alien show on History with the dude with the crazy hair?
Ancient alien guy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Plus, as we discussed a few minutes ago, it's no longer about Hitler.
That's true.
So-
History is no longer about Hitler. It's
Yeah.
about he seeds.
Yes. And UFO Phil, apparently. No, he would not reveal which network, but...
It's Oprah's channel.
yes.
Because she needs anything she can get.
Great. Oh, man. That would also maybe explain a few things, like where Dr. Phil came from.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ugh. But, where is it? All he would say is, I had to choose a media partner with universal appeal, one that really gets the whole ET experience, which is what also led me to that. Either that or, God, please let it be like True TV, to where he has his show and then they have the world's dumbest people, like, over the top. You know, the
I agree.
comedians making fun of him over it. He said the show, which he described as pure entertainment, will feature himself as a paranormal investigator who researches alien abduction cases.
Oh, jeez.
In each episode, he said he will seek to confirm or debunk abductions using science, common sense, and electromagnetic tools from my basement.
This guy's an ass.
He's an idiot. There's no
it
doubt.
just shows you anybody. Why isn't there like salty language TV? If UFO
well,
Phil,
in all fairness, given that YouTube exists, it's only because of us that there isn't salty language TV.
yeah, I guess you're right.
And maybe money to buy fake
front.
mustaches.
But we have real mustaches.
I was talking about Jay Moore's studio.
Oh.
I want to own it. No.
Fair enough.
He also revealed an ulterior motive. The real purpose is to give a voice to the real aliens when they arrive on Earth.
Of course.
They have a lot of propaganda to disseminate in a short time. Hill added, "You have to keep that part a secret. It's a matter of security. Naturally. It's national security and whatnot."
Nicolas Cage?
No.
That's national treasure.
We'll get to Nicolas Cage later.
Ooh. That's a fucking tease.
Dude, and actually, it's not that far down the road. I thought it was way late in the show. I moved it up.
Oh, because it's Nicolas Cage.
Yes. Of course. Why else?
Exactly.
Anyways, moving on. This guy's got enough of our time. Geek news.
Hey!
First part of geek news will make us happy, too.
All right.
Is that Sin City, A Dame to Kill For, which is the sequel,
Yeah, see?
has a release date now of October 4th of 2013.
That's next year.
It is, which makes me a sad panda.
That is a long ways away.
Yeah. Robert Rodriguez said that in the first one, he held back. So this time he said he's going to, like, blow your mind, basically, with the movie. Him and Miller are set to direct.
Is it going to be in 4D with smells?
I
like
hope.
Spy Kids?
I hope. Only if Antonio Banderas is involved. Dreamy.
Dreamy.
Damn it, Puss in Boots.
Scratch the taint sticker. Because that's what smells like my taint.
I believe Rodriguez and Frank Miller are both signed on to co-direct again.
Right.
As well as Mickey Rourke and Rosario Dawson are signed on to reprise their roles.
Ugly and hot. Beautiful.
Yep. Right. Yeah, Mickey Rourke is fucking amazing.
He plays an excellent Marv.
Yeah. And he's smoking hot.
He certainly is. When he's got those nipple tassels on.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Are you talking about when he was Whiplash?
Sure.
Anyways. So the geek news that's fucking great is
All
remember ages ago when I was like, hey, Black Dynamite cartoon, and we were both like,
Oh, yeah.
boom.
Shake the room.
In July, it finally comes to fruition. No more just the premiere episode. The whole fucking deal drops.
What channel's going to be on?
Cartoon Network.
Thank
it's
God.
It's going to be part of the
I
Adult
figured it'd be
Swim.
on G4 and I'll be fucked.
Nope, Adult Swim.
Excellent.
And they're it's going to have all the people from the movie reprising their roles, which
Excellent.
is amazing.
Antonio Sabato Jr.?
Of course. No, I don't.
Because he's in everything.
Antonio Banderas.
Yes.
Naturally, it'll have Gary Busey and Steve Buscemi in it.
Beautiful.
Since they're in everything.
Yeah, well,
and Samuel L. Jackson,
of
course. How can you have a black movie where someone yells and Sam Jackson's not
and
part
he's
of it?
not involved.
All right. Like Afro Samurai.
Oh, that was sweet, though.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh. You sent this in to us.
Yeah.
I put this kind of with the geek stuff because it's kind of there, but it kind of is just creepy and weird.
Kickstarter rules.
Yeah.
And this is a card game.
Yep.
You know, it's not collectible. It's like what's a card game everyone knows about? Like Uno.
They refer to it as a trick-taking card game.
Yeah, it's like lunch money if you've played it. It's a self-contained card game you buy called what is it called? Tentacle Bento.
Yes.
And it's basically a game about tentacle rape from anime.
Now,
or
according
hentai or whatever they call it.
Now, they actually here I'll read their little disclaimer thing. It says a note to our sponsors: Tentacle Bento is a mature themed product not intended for the sale to children under the age of 17. In the long history of horrible combinations of tentacles and schoolgirls, we have taken a cheeky satire look at the game or at the genre to create a silly, if not innuendo-rich product. We are firmly against the depiction of violence against women in any regards. Well, that seems good, because if they were like, we love tentacle raping women,
yes,
you'd probably only have a handful of people donating.
From what I understand,
we gave, what, 500? No, I'm kidding.
You're a tentacle monster disguised as a school person trying to tentacle rape as many people as you can, basically.
Yes. Right. Now, I will say that since you sent this in, actually, or as of, says funding canceled 4 days ago.
Huh.
So I'm wondering if Kickstarter shut it down or something.
Like, what the fuck? We can't do this.
Yeah, like,
this is tentacle rape, people.
It's like, whoa. We can't, tentacles or rape, but not both.
Yes, exactly.
And slow down, unless it stars Nick Cage.
Boy, I bet you they were pissed. $30,000.
Yeah, and they were
funding.
looking for $13,000, and this said they got $30,000.
And then Kickstarter's like,
well, I don't know if that's what happened.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there was some outrage.
Why?
Tentacle rape and all.
Yeah. I don't know. It's funny because I've seen Kickstarter really is a site that people are starting to look at much differently.
Yes.
They're actually, it's kind of like Twitter. Like when Twitter first came out, everybody was like, this is stupid. Who cares what you had for lunch?
Yes, exactly.
Now, again, we're finding out that like Osama bin Laden was killed via Twitter.
Yeah.
Before we're finding it out anywhere else, unless you were at the WWE show where John Cena came out and announced it.
Fair enough.
Whatever. And I think Kickstarter's kind of doing that too. I think you're starting to see, like, there's starting to be more and more comic creators.
There's been many awesome products I've seen on Kickstarter.
I've seen some great stuff.
I wish I had the money to put in.
Yeah.
Like, the one I really wanted, I think you had to invest like $500, was it would replace your car stereo with basically a iPhone dock.
Oh, yeah.
So you just plug your dink, and then your radio is your iPhone.
Plug your dink.
Yeah. And it was compatible with iPhone, Android. It was, it had all these different... It was sweet.
And I saw one that I told you about a while ago, I believe, that was a stylus for an iPad.
Right.
That gave you better control. Like, it gave you, like, fine tip control with the stylus rather than having to use the big, like, finger size
thing.
Yeah, and that one, they achieved their goal, and they're actually producing the product now.
Right.
And I've seen a few like that. I think there was another one similar to it, but it did something different also. And, it's people are taking this to it because... the key is it's a lot like YouTube. There's some really good things on YouTube, but there's also a ton of garbage.
Yes.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you have to sift through it all.
Yeah.
And Kickstarter's that way too. But there's a lot of comic book creators that are going to Kickstarter now to launch their titles independently. And like Kevin Smith did with his movie, you're going to see more and more.
Louis C.K.
Yep.
Yeah, it's more
like Kickstarter, and what's that other one? Indiegogo is the other one. I think Indiegogo is more music and movie driven, and whereas Kickstarter is like everybody or pretty much for anything.
It's a good way to say fuck the man, basically.
Yeah,
I'm doing this myself.
Yep. Well, the Tell 'em Steve Dave podcast, they did a vinyl record of one of their podcasts on Kickstarter and sold I forgot how many copies, a good amount of copies though.
Right.
So, good.
Very good.
Good stuff. All right. See, I think this kind of fits in with geek stuff a little bit, too, because, but it also fits in with laziness, which we're a big fan of.
Generally, yeah.
Like the car from Dukes of Hazzard?
Yes.
Yeehaw!
Well, about them Duke boys were hopping over creeks and shit. I don't think you ever said that.
They better find a cliff fast or learn how to fly. Down.
Nice.
So, Honda unveils Segway competitor, the Unicub.
I don't like the name.
I don't either. You sit on this thing, and apparently by shifting your weight, that's how you do the directions and whatnot, to move this thing. And it's basically like a Segway.
So it wheels around, and you just kind of lean right.
You just kind of sit on it and lean, it's moved by shifting your body weight.
Huh.
Here's the best part. It's compact enough to be used indoors. Yes!
Fair enough.
Hardwood floors all over my place now.
I use a Segway indoors.
Be like Job on Arrested Development, always running into shit. It says, when seated on it, the rider is between the eye level of a pedestrian and a person in a chair. This configuration promotes harmony between the rider and others, letting the rider travel freely and comfortably inside facilities among moving people. Can you imagine having one of these at the airport, though? Oh, God. Just people... I
don't think it'd be good.
No.
I wouldn't mind at the, maybe at the mall.
Yeah.
I can get a Lance. Fucking take care of some business.
That would be sweet.
I should sit on the thing in full armor. Put the visor down. We ride!
I'm in. The problem is I don't think there's any way you stay on this thing.
We have to paint them up all with each one has a different coat of arms on the side.
I'm actually going to affix a one of those stick horsies low enough that it won't catch my boys when I get thrown off.
I got an even better idea.
Huh.
You got to make it look like a little pirate ship on there.
Nice. All right.
All right, we got to get somebody.
Swashbuckling we go then.
That's right.
It doesn't say how much they're going to cost.
Probably a lot.
Yeah, that'd be my guess too.
Have you seen...
At least these aren't like the... Did you ever see the South Park where Mr. Garrison creates the like gyroscope or whatever it's called?
Yes, with the sucking and ass fucking.
Yeah,
and
at least it's not like
jerking
that.
off or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, the old four-holer,
Yep.
if you will.
At least it's not that bad, but it does look like, shifting your ass kind of steers it a little bit.
It is a little weird.
It could be rough if you gotta, you kind of, got to readjust, or you got something you need to.
What if you're jamming? You're kind of like
I know,
bop
right?
back and
Well,
forth.
then you're gonna weave just like you would if you were walking and jamming. But what if you got a one cheek squeak it? Do you have to stop
You just
first?
spin into a wall.
Oh God! And you just tip over.
What if you've been drinking? I tend to get a little meanie.
Well, that is what we like to call hilarious.
Oh, okay.
In fact, that's the whole purpose for us getting these, is to get fucking drunk and joust.
Perfect.
Put buckets on our head and get after it. This is the old wooden stick with a boxing glove at the end.
Yes.
Or wiffle ball bats with boxing gloves on the end. Woo! Bam!
Oh, I love it.
And then we get our history show.
You're right.
Because they had the jousting show.
Yeah, was it Full Metal Jousting?
Full Metal
or something
Jousting,
like
yep.
that?
Mm-hmm. And it would be a hayseed activity. Boom!
That's right.
Actually, we wouldn't put it on there. We put on Salted.
White trash jousting.
Yep.
Next on history.
Well, you see what we do is we get liquored up.
Lots of booze.
Then we go to Walmart and buy some wiffle ball bats.
Get some spackle buckets. Some fucking spray paint.
To sniff.
That's right. Gotta huff that shit.
Our fucking noses are all black.
Black and silver.
Yeah. We got the fucking...
Rings around the mouth, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking like using the paper bag and
Well,
doing
yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, all right.
You get the paint on the inside of the bag, you know?
Right. Oh, man. We are definitely not safe for children here.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's fine. All right. Well, you know what is not
Next,
safe?
kids, we're going to tell you how to make up some freaking meth.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm not sharing my recipe with anyone.
Oh, okay.
I'll give them a similar recipe, but I can't tell them the 7 herbs and spices I put in.
Well, naturally.
the
To
kernel.
make it extra crispy.
Right, the Colonel's recipe. Something else that's not safe for children. Have you seen this?
I don't know what
This isn't going to translate as well until people click on the link and look. There's somebody who encouraged people to go through and put Nicolas Cage's face on various movie
I have not
scenes.
seen that.
And this link that I have pulled up for us to peruse has 43 of them on it.
Holy shit.
They have a Facebook page dedicated to it that's all in some language I don't understand. English or something.
Right.
But, yeah... Anyways, but yeah, so they've gone through and just put Nicolas Cage's face on like every
Everything.
character in every scene, basically.
That's
like,
fantastic.
Even this scene, this dude back here is Nicolas Cage, and this woman, all Nicolas
Malkovich.
Yeah. So
That's pretty good.
yeah, like I said, this isn't as great for the people listening, but you definitely click on the link and have a look, and make sure you scroll all the way through these because there's some of them are really good.
Wait. Scroll back up to The Shining, please.
All right.
That's great.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't put the twins on there. The Avengers one cracked me up. Here's one of my favorites, Citizen Cage.
Nice.
Even though the art on it leaves a bit, to be desired. Indiana Jones, Wizard of Oz. But anyways, I'm scrolling through for Tony's amusement at this point.
Yes.
Not for
Click the
anyone
link
else's.
if you like it.
Right.
Or no, click
Green
the link no
Mile.
matter what. That's good.
So, yeah, definitely have a look at it. And,
Oh, God, Black Swan.
Yep. Fight Club, Godfather. Like I said, I'll put the link up for this one, and I'll also put the Facebook link on there so that you can have a look at the
Rooksy?
Yeah, because I've subscribed to the page so that if they put new ones up, I can have a look at it.
That's worth it.
Exactly.
That's pretty funny.
So that's our Nicolas Cage update for the week,
Hey, gotta
which I
have
think
it.
needs to be a segment on the show.
It really does.
God damn it.
Because Nicolas Cage could be our favorite celebrity.
You have anything else about Nicolas Cage?
Not really.
No, other than we both don't care for him.
I did see a great little animated gif of him making his crazy face, spinning a circle, shooting lasers out of his eyes, shooting
That's
on
pretty
planes.
cool.
That's pretty good.
I didn't know he could do that.
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
not
know so
surprised,
either.
but I didn't know he could do it.
It will be posted at some point on the Salty Tumblr.
Ooh, which everyone should check out. Yeah.
Yeah. Shameless plugs, because that's where we're at.
Yep. And speaking, while we're in our sexy voice, let's talk about some ladies. But let's not get too sexy because we're talking about high school. Well, I don't know if it's high school or not. Hey, no, it's college. We're fine.
Oh, okay.
No.
Legal.
Nope. High school.
Damn. Legal in some states.
So the headline is Our Lady of Sorrows Academy forfeits Arizona baseball championship over female player and religious beliefs.
All right. What would this... What?
Here, just let me... I'll fill you
May
in.
the Lord doth say, forfeit thy softball game.
Thou shalt not play ball against thine females.
As it is written, as it shall be done.
Brilliant, sir. Of course it's brilliant. An Arizona school has forfeited a baseball championship game over having to play against a female player on the opposing team. Our Lady of Sorrows Academy has played Mesa Preparatory Academy during the regular season, but Paige Salzbach always bowed out of the games out of respect for the school's religious beliefs, the Arizona Republic first reported. Adamant on playing during the state championship game, and why not? She should play in it.
Exactly.
She helped the team get there. At Phoenix College on May 10th, the high school freshman readied herself for the competition. But when she finished practice Wednesday afternoon, her team received news that Our Lady of Sorrows had thrown in the towel because of Mesa Prep's female second baseman. In a statement obtained by Fox News, the academy explained its reasoning for refusing to play the team.
Oh, so it's a male team and she's a second baseman.
Yes.
Team. Okay.
Yeah. It's not like a girls' team and whatever. Their statement was, teaching our boys to treat ladies with deference. We choose not to place them in an athletic competition where proper boundaries can be only respected with difficulty. Our school aims to instill in our boys a profound respect for women and girls.
Yeah, then you should play against her.
Exactly.
For her.
So what, are you afraid of losing to a girl?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
You know,
who the fuck cares?
if she's good enough to be on a team, so
right?
be it.
Yeah, if she can ball, she can ball. That's all there is to it.
Exactly.
This irritates me greatly.
This is one of my greatest things ever. Was when Logan was playing football.
Yeah.
This team he's playing against, this long-haired kid was fucking lighting people up everywhere, all over the field.
Like it's Lawrence Taylor out there.
Seriously, playing defense,
Nice.
is lighting kids up.
I like it.
Goes down and takes helmet off. It's a little girl.
Of course
it's
is.
like, holy shit.
And a Disney movie was born. Isn't that the beginning of the Mighty Ducks? But no, yeah, you're
yes,
right.
but with more tentacle rape.
Ooh. Oh, damn it, Disney.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, look, if this girl gets, like, how do you, I don't know. How do you look all the kids on your team in the face and say, sorry, we're not going to allow you to have a shot at a championship here that you've worked hard for, you've trained, you've played. We're not going to give you any of those things because there's a girl on the other team. My feeling is that whoever's in charge of the championship should just, I don't know how, they should put another team in the championship. And just be like, hey, well, you completely forfeit your spot then, too.
The Lord doth speak, if thou shalt not play against vaginas.
Yeah. So what, is next year they're going to just start an all-boys league and, you know.
I don't know. It's pretty annoying.
Baseball is one of those sports that you can play, you know, especially like at second base and whatnot. It's like, you know, if the boys really have that much problem with her, bean her. You know, that's what they would do to a guy they didn't
Run her ass over.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, just tell her the inside part of the plate is yours, as the pitchers like to say. But
slide in and put a spike in her labia.
Or that. In all fairness, you're right. I mean, that's the thing. What I don't understand is how they're like, how basically you can't respect the boundaries of still treating her like a lady. And it's like, unless you do what you and I just said.
Yes.
There's nothing or, you know, because they probably already have the bullshit rules of no chattering, you know,
right.
So no hey, batter stuff.
Exactly.
You know.
The Lord doth say, thou shalt put down thine bat and pick up thine toilet brush.
Or thine shall get a bag of oranges, and I shall smote thee with thine oranges. This is stupid. This is hands down stupid.
It is pretty stupid.
I'd be so furious if I was the parent of one of those kids.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? Be like, really? You're going to take away my kid's chance at a championship? Because, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't. Because my kid wouldn't go to a school like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough. You know, as soon as they told me a rule like that, I'd be like, fuck you.
I got an idea. Go fuck yourself.
Like, we're paying how much for this kid? And you're going to tell me he can't play? Yeah, I don't think so. No.
9-9.
Oh, man. Speaking of an ass full of things.
Huh. All right.
Man arrested with 218 OxyContin pills, 12 grams of weed, and 84 individually wrapped crack rocks up his butt.
That's pretty impressive.
Right?
That's the old polo mallet insertion.
Yeah, I'm guessing at some point they were like, hey, how much can you fit in your ass? And he's like, I can put 12 grams of weed in. They're like, and then? And he's like, well, let's just keep going. And they're like, well, eventually they got to 218 oxys. And
first they get it in, then it just becomes a game.
Yeah, exactly.
What else we got laying around here?
Yeah, right?
Hand me that deck of cards.
Yeah, hand me that TV.
This is fun.
Now, when I first read this, because, the way it's worded, it makes it sound like he has all of that up his anus.
Yes.
And I'm like, well, maybe I misread it. Maybe
it's all in a duffel bag.
Yeah, it's like maybe what they mean is that he had that he was arrested with the pills, the weed, and then he had the 84 crack rocks up his ass until I read again, and I was like, oh, no, they mean everybody was in the pool, pool,
It's not a pool you want to play in either.
Oh, my goodness.
Everybody was in the dirty viaduct.
Oh, dude.
Ugh.
Can you imagine passing that?
You better hope the oxys come out first, because you might want to pop one of those immediately.
Seriously, dude.
Or wash it off, then pop it.
During a subsequent pat-down of Boulay, who used the alias Elijah Jones, a trooper felt a hard object, the approximate size of a golf ball that was separate from his genitals.
It was his... Oh.
That's his prostate. In short... Investigators secured a warrant to search him via X-ray or other non-intrusive medical procedures for narcotics.
Like a nightstick.
Right, yeah.
It's like a piñata.
No, actually what it is when they use the nightstick is they get it in there. It's kind of like, when you're almost out of peanut butter and you rattle the knife around?
That's true. You got to scrape the bottom and the sides.
Yeah, they're doing that with a nightstick, basically. Although I don't think it would rattle around because that was pretty full ass.
That's true.
I mean, yikes.
Well, I don't know. We don't know what this guy's nightlife is like. It might rattle around.
However, if someone asks you what a buttload is, you can at least say that it's 218 oxys, 12 grams of weed, and 84 individually wrapped crack rocks.
I seem to think that he might be, overflowing a little bit if they feel a hard object hanging out his ass.
God, can you imagine that?
I'm turtling.
Oh, dude, they gave him the laxative. He passed a plastic bag containing several other bags that controlled the crack rocks, all packaged individually. Then they did a second x-ray and found more foreign objects.
Jesus Christ.
So what, a chair, a kendo stick, little WWE humor there.
Steel stairs,
right? He returned to the commode in his hospital room. He then passed 2 plastic bags containing all the oxys. He expelled the powerful painkiller from his rectum more than 5 hours after passing the crack. When a third x-ray was revealed that he was still holding, he was transferred to the intensive care unit of a second hospital and then passed the 4th bag of contraband. God damn. As a result of this, he was charged with possession of crack, marijuana, and a regulated drug. He's locked up on $50,000 bail. The real question is, my God, did they have to do surgery to his ass afterwards? Holy shnikes.
For all we know, he's probably done this many times before.
Dude, he could probably just hover over the toilet the next time he's got a shit.
Wow.
It's just like a locomotive through a tunnel, man. I mean, man, they had to leave
Someone dropping a rock in a well.
Yeah. He's got to be gaping after that.
Oh, my God.
Ugh. I hope he double wrapped that stuff or it's useless.
Ugh. What a turd.
I bet it was.
You betcha.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of turds. Alan Petrusson allegedly tied himself to a tree with genitals exposed to wait for anonymous sex.
If there was any justice, where's he from? Where's the story at? I got to get my animal right.
Minnesota.
Oh, well, then hopefully a black bear would have came up and just,
raped him.
I was thinking,
as we discussed a few weeks ago.
Gnawed them our genitals off.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with the bear.
No.
The bear bridge.
That was in our, that was a sneak preview of our pod, goddammit.
Oh, segment. You're right. My fault.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Which should be out the day before this comes out. So download that shit,
We'll talk about it more at the end.
Yeah.
Or not, I don't know. We'll see if we remember it. Yeah.
Yeah.
My pen won't work. Yeah.
Excuse me.
So, this... Oh, my God, none of my pens work. This starts with saying, what does a guy have to do to get anonymous sex these days?
Tie yourself to a tree with your balls hanging out, I guess.
I guess, right? Last week, police say Alan Petrusson tied himself to a tree, put a blindfold on, exposed his genitals, and waited for anonymous sex near a public park. So he's looking for head, but I wonder if how he tied himself up, if he could have been turned around easily.
Who
that could have been trouble. He's just looking for a little BJ, and all of a sudden,
he's getting pounded.
Yeah, right into a tree too. I mean, yikes!
I just don't. I don't understand that. Why he even thinks this would work? I don't get it. Was it some sort of Craigslist like setup or?
Yeah, see, that was something you wonder.
Meet me in the park.
It's the weirdest thing I've ever heard out there. Ramsey Police Chief James Way said, "We've had reports of sexual activity out there, though." Way also said he's skeptical of Petruson's assertion that he was just sleeping. Don't you hate it when you sleepwalk, tie yourself to a tree, put a blindfold on, and hang your dangle out?
I guess. I mean,
like, are the fish biting? Let's find out. Really? He was sleeping?
I was just taking a nap, officer. With my balls out and blindfolded, tied to the tree.
It's like, listen, we all like to have a nap like that, but
we all like the party, sir.
You can't do that in the park. Not this one. Try New York.
Yeah.
Central Park, maybe. I don't know.
Try doing it in the dead of winter in Minnesota, please.
Oh, that seems like a bad idea.
Old Frostbite Dick.
That's the worst name ever.
Yeah.
I would hate to have that name.
It would be a terrible nickname.
It'd be great if your name... Oh, dude, that's the new weatherman in Minnesota. His name's Richard whatever. They call him Frostbite Dick. Instead of, like, we have Blizzard Bill around here, you know?
Right.
Old Frostbite Dick with the weather.
It's cold out there.
Like, and they're not saying it as though his dick has frostbite. Right. His name is Frostbite.
Frostbite right. Dick.
Yeah. And no one gets the joke. Oh, goodness. So we were sent this story by someone I can't remember. I think it was Chris Jackson, I think, sent this to us.
Oh, shit. Sorry. A little yawn in here.
You're fine. It's after 5 o'clock. You're getting sleepy.
No shit, streetlights are on.
I know.
Should have brought coffee instead of beer.
Or both.
Coffee beer.
Or
I think
coffee.
They make that, actually.
Coffee with some Baileys in it. Perk you right up.
I figure fresh out.
Man who lost penis during surgery testifies in suit.
Frostbite Dick?
Probably not. I bet he was a little testy, though. Oh, God. A man suing after a major medical mistake left him disfigured gave testimony Thursday that revealed the intimate details of his misery. Late Thursday afternoon, Enrique is that Milla? I don't know if it's Milla or Emilia. It's too small to read. Testified at the Miami-Dade courthouse from his new home in Lima, Peru via Skype.
Friday. Jesus Christ, Florida.
Dude, he's in Lima, Peru, and he's testifying via Skype. What kind of... Isn't that a great world we live in?
It is.
He said he wanted a penile implant to improve his sex life in 2007. About a year before I realized I had problems, he said through a translator, which is probably not what he said at all.
No.
I had problems. Maybe his translator is what got him into the problem. And he's like, oh, yeah, he's like big, telling him, he's like, I want a massive cock. And the translator's just terrible at their
just
job.
Lop it off.
He's like, this guy doesn't want his dick anymore.
He wants to be a massive cunt.
He's like, I want bull cock. And then this guy was like, he wants you to do what you guys do to bulls' cocks.
Like, okay, get some rubber bands.
Yikes. Argues that an anesthesiologist overlooked his client's pre-existing medical condition, which resulted in Melia having no more external male genitalia. According to the lawyer, Melia should have never been allowed to undergo elective penile implant surgery to treat erectile dysfunction. What?
What sort of medical condition leaves you with no dick?
A sucky one.
Angry wife disease? Mm-hmm. Or what was her name? Bobbitism?
Yeah, no shit.
Wow. That is a shitty disease.
I know, right? Man.
Find out what that is immediately. I'm getting inoculated tomorrow.
Oh, here we go. His problems began after a gangrene infection. Frostbite Dick.
Frostbite Dick.
You might have been right.
Minnesota weatherman Frostbite Dick now in Lima, Peru.
Spread through his penis.
No wonder he's in Peru. He's like, I got to get away from that cold weather.
Shit.
It froze my dick off.
I still got my balls, but I had nothing else.
Whoops, throwing bows.
You're fine. He spread through gangrene infection spread throughout his penis during about 9 days after the surgery. He detailed the traumatic experience his client went through, how it turned into a flesh-eating bacteria that ate his penis centimeter by centimeter. See, if that was me, I would have at least asked the lawyer to throw in a few more centimeters. Anyways.
Can we go inch by inch, maybe,
Or
sir?
can you at least say 5-6 centimeters?
Meter by meter? Come on, throw me a bone here.
Can you not go 1 to 2?
Millimeter by millimeter. It ate his tiny penis. The guy's like, I object.
As a result of this, he has to spend the rest of his life without a functioning penis. He has to sit down to urinate. He'll never have any intimate relationships with anyone, and he's lost his manhood. That's not true. He could, have a sex change.
That's true.
Boom. Well, no, because they use your shit to...
He just won't be a very good one.
Okay, fine. He'll have a fucking numb clit. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly.
Or no clit.
Yes.
He'll go from being frostbite dick to no clit.
He'll be like, I grew up in Africa,
No clit Johnson with the weather.
The old spade shovel to the crotch maneuver.
That'll happen. Oh, that's gotta suck. Oof. I don't think I would want it in my picture.
Note to self, no gangrene of the balls and cock.
Yeah, I've heard that's bad.
Yes.
This is good, though. This is a feel-good story.
Oh, okay.
Everyone loves this.
Fair enough.
9-year-old Joseph Miles stages counter-protest against Westboro Baptist Church protesters.
Good job, 9-year-old.
Now, admittedly, it's only like, a one-person protest. Like, on one side of the sidewalk has those assholes with their God hates fag sign.
Right.
And he's on the other side of the sidewalk with a little notepad that says, God hates no one.
Yeah, fair
which
enough.
is a much better message to, put out there.
God hates female second baseman.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
You're right.
Clearly.
Sorry, I misunderstood. But, I don't think I have to get into the fucking WBC.
Yeah, let's just not.
I will say
good
one
job,
thing.
Little boy.
Obviously, Mom was extremely proud of him.
Fair enough.
Because she's like, I can tell we're growing up a respectable young man.
Good little lad.
Yep. And I was like, absolutely right. Good on you, Mom. If I had a nickel, I'd send it to you.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, kid and his mom get, my approval for Salty Language Hero of the Week. And not in a sarcastic way.
Big thumbs up.
Yep. Speaking of thumbs up.
Ooh.
Robert Gene White dies during lap dance. See what I did with the thumb?
Yeah, right in the old vagina.
Robert Gene White, a 67-year-old man, received several lap dances. And see, you got to be careful when you're that age. You got to, have one.
Pace yourself.
Yeah, you got to sit in the bathtub, wait till the time is right. Had several dances at a Texas strip club Friday night, and when it came time to pay, workers found him unresponsive. That's a good trick. We'll have to remember that.
Yeah, that's true.
Go to the titty bar, fake dead, get taken out in the ambulance, and then just run.
Yep. Do the old come to in the morgue maneuver.
Oh, you meant wake up.
Right.
Oh, sorry. A manager.
You got playtime to take care of that in the ambulance.
Right. Why can't you do it in the morgue?
I think this corpse is masturbating.
There's not a lot of room. They're like fucking dudes working in the morgue. You're, on the slab in the freezing thing, and he hears this dum 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 dum, and he's like, "Oh, someone's knocking." As he's pulling it out, you're like, "Ah, Shazam!" So, a manager of the Red Parrot in El Paso says employees tried to perform CPR on him, but were unsuccessful. Oh man. Apparently, he suffered a heart attack while being entertained by the dancers. Deputies told the station there were no immediate signs of foul play.
Fair enough.
It's the old case of the killer snatch. I think the only thing they need to do is test his bloodstream for Viagra.
Yes.
Or maybe some blow.
Or both.
Whoa, man, that's got to be a lethal combination. Yikes.
The old boner heart exploder combo gets another one.
Because other than that, it's like, look, he was 67. He died after, as this story says, several lap dances, and they were free.
That's true.
He died happy. That's how he wanted to go.
He died doing what he loved to do.
That's right, skipping out on
vagina
hookers.
rubbed on him. That too.
At least it was at night too. It was a Friday night, so the prime workers were probably there too.
That's true.
It wasn't like a Tuesday afternoon lunch special or something.
When they're rubbing C-section scars on you.
Right. Yeah, and he's like, "I'm just here for the breakfast buffet." Not so much. God.
Let me drop some bacon on your plate, honey. Squats.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, get away from me.
Those eggs look really bad. What are you talking about? My eggs are still fresh.
Come on, shove some money in my G-string. I gotta buy a carton of smokes.
Sounds like it. Oh, my. Ugh. I wonder, so in this case, like, do you think, does the strip club go after the family for the amount of the lap dances?
You know what? I hope so.
Me too. Can you imagine getting to serve the paperwork on that one? Or getting the bill in the mail from the Red Parrot?
Or just a knock at the door. Are you the surviving family members of Butch Cassidy?
Nice.
Why, yes, we are.
Sure it's not Ted Strong Dick?
Yeah. Yeah, I know this is awkward, but I'm a representative from the Red Parrot, and he owes us $200.
Oh, that's all?
So, yeah, I'd like to collect that.
It seems like it'd be more than that, though, because they'd probably have to have the chair and the floor cleaned.
Well, that's true.
You know? Maybe not a floor, but whatever he was sitting in, you know.
Hose off those G-strings.
Yeah. Well, I mean, considering, you know, the last thing you do after you die is, you know, void the bowels.
Well, that's, yeah, good point.
Probably wasn't a pretty sight.
No, boy, that lap dance so good
Probably,
he shit himself.
Probably cleaned the floor, actually.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Or just burn the building down, build a new one.
That's fair. They charge the family for the new building. Lordy.
Loaded.
So next story. Paige Parkerson allegedly murders Clifton J.R. Barkin over cheap Mother's Day gift.
Fair enough.
So the story here is that her and Clifton have 2 children, right?
Right.
Well, Clifton decided that for Mother's Day he gave her, oh shoot, where is it? Dang it. There it is. Just before she saw him last, Wright had driven Clifton to Walmart so he could purchase flowers and a Mother's Day card for Parkerson.
Did he pick up some of those prime steaks we just saw on TV?
Wright believes that her son's fiance attacked him because she expected a more lavish gift. Apparently, she's pissed because all he got her from the kids and himself were flowers and a card.
That sounds like a pretty standard Mother's Day gift.
Yeah. I don't think that's worth killing somebody over.
I agree.
I mean...
Well... Yeah,
what would you rather have? Would you rather have the, some god-awful...
What did the card say?
You dumb cunt.
Exactly.
You bore me these 2 god-awful children. I want a divorce.
We've been together this long, you still haven't made me a sandwich? How dare you?
That's probably not going to get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
When did they start making baby mama cards?
I guarantee if you look on the internet, someone has to make them.
If not, we got to get on this.
I agree. That's a whole market. Why are we talking about it to our public?
Because we do this all the time.
You're
It
right.
hasn't been released to anyone yet. We could always edit that out.
Good point.
I'll just put a radio edit over it.
Oh, shit.
Well, the old Kid Rock trick.
Nice.
So, stabbing the guy, though, I don't know, man. Wow. Apparently her Facebook page lists her favorite quotation as, "If looks could kill, I would be the murderer of all my haters."
Ugh.
That is strong.
Sounds like a real C note.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
City, C unit.
Speaking of...
No?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bill Withs protests all-you-can-eat fish fry for cutting him off. Straight out of The Simpsons.
It really is. Wow, that's hilarious. Was he at the Frying Dutchman?
No, he's at Chuck's place.
No. Naturally.
In Wisconsin.
Yeah, oh, well, fair enough. Did he have some fried cheese curd of that, eh?
You know he did. Now, so I asked Jen the other day.
Yes.
I was like, how long is it before restaurants start being held to the scrutiny that bars are held to?
I agree.
I mean, if you let some bitch sit down at the Red Lobster for all you can eat scrimps, and he eats like 50 pounds of scrimps, if he walks outside and just dies,
right?
Are you liable for that? Because if you just let him pound lobsteritas all night, and he walks outside and gets hit by a car, you're going to be held responsible in that.
Yes.
For the wrongful death suit.
That's a good question.
Right? Also, America, stop with the all-you-can-eat stuff. Seriously.
Well, slow down.
There's my preaching. And I'm a fat dude.
There is Duke's all-you-can-eat barbecue and soft kakalaki for $10.
That's all right, though.
It's pretty phenomenal.
I'm sure they have other food that doesn't say all-you-can-eat with it.
Nah.
No? That's all they have?
You just show up, you hand them a 10 spot, and they hand you a plate.
Yeah, fair enough.
You hit the buffet.
Well, that's different. But seriously, if no place is cutting you off at an unreasonable amount, I can't imagine.
Right.
Like this guy sits down for the fish fry, whatever it is he eats, and eats. Oh man, this is a behemoth of a dude. 6'6" tree fitty. That's a big
Tree
dude.
fitty?
Tree fitty. I said I just need me some tree fitty. Wow. I'm looking to see if it says, what he actually ate.
What he consumed?
Yeah.
He probably ran him out of fish, that monster.
Probably, dude.
Oh, feed me.
He got a fish eating machine at 6'6", 350. He was miffed when workers at his favorite local restaurant said they were running out of yummy sea creatures. It's false advertising, he said. We asked for more fish and they refused to give us more fish.
Well, fucker, if they're out, they're out.
Yeah.
Let me conjure some fish up for you,
So
you
from
ass.
now on, Chuck's is going to have a little star next to the all-you-can-eat thing that says,
They should have ran out.
know when to say when, fucker.
They should have ran out and got some fish-shaped cookie cutters and took a nice hot dump and deep-fried it.
Going out and got some Gortons. Yeah. Here's some fish sticks,
Here's
asshole.
some fish sticks.
I bet you love fish sticks, don't you?
Exactly. What a dick.
Fed up with his whining, workers gave him 8 more pieces of fish to go, but it wasn't enough. He called the police, a move that turned up no results. Duh.
They should have showed up and shot him.
They should have just showed up and handed him a
Monster!
Can you imagine they show up, fucking arrest him for abusing 911?
That would be awesome.
He came back 2 days later with a picket sign. I think that people have to stand up for consumers, he said.
Oh, God, Americans suck. It's people, I guess, that give us a bad name.
Oh, this gets deeper.
Yeah, how's that even possible?
The eatery didn't change its policy for him, which good. Waitress Elizabeth Raming said that the man has been a problem for years. There's a shock. And has a substantial tab he hasn't paid off yet.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's funny, though. He says he's not done fighting with them, and he's not done with the all-you-can-eat fish fry, which he would be if I owned the restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'd be like, nah, buddy, you're done here.
Like, so you're not coming back.
Sorry. Yeah. It's like, no, this is for reasonable people, not freaks.
Yeah, not fucking shaved down Bigfoots. Get out of here, you.
And he also says they have the best pizza in town.
I'm sure he knows. He's probably tried everybody's.
Oh, God.
Seriously, this is why
ass.
the world hates America.
I know,
People
right?
like this guy.
Yeah. And
I can't get enough fucking fish, man.
Dude, you want to talk about fucking first world problems, the Twitter hashtag, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I couldn't get enough fish at my all-you-can-eat fish fry.
I couldn't eat all I wanted to eat.
Meanwhile, some kid in some other country's looking at like a grain of rice going, hot damn.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to eat.
I get a quarter of that grain. It's going to be delicious.
Seriously, dude.
Fucking dip it in some dirt. Yes.
Slow the fuck down, man. Kids these days.
I mean, I've, in my past done some damage to some all-you-can-eat shit.
That's fair. I think
but that was then. Even Duke's Delicious Barbecue, I held off.
Dude, there was no point in your life that I can think of or that I've been around that you've eaten so much that the restaurant...
That's true. That they're
you
like,
and I went
slow
to
down.
Uncle John's a few times and destroyed some pancakes.
That's true.
I mean, we raped, pillaged, and plundered that village.
Yeah. Those pancakes still whisper our names.
Exactly. They write about us on their mountains.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's carvings in the walls of our coming.
But they at some point were not like, get the fuck out.
Yeah. We're all out of batter, man. Get out.
There's no more in the world. We have to close down.
Well, I'm going to be back in 2 days and pick at this shithole.
Go ahead.
Oh, God.
What someone should do is stand across from him with the sign that says, like, God hates all you can eaters.
Yes.
In fact, it's too bad that's in Wisconsin.
Or just go inside of sign. I'm enjoying my fried fish, fatty.
Yeah, I know when to say when. Seriously, that's what it's all about, too, man. I mean, come on. They gave him 8 fucking pieces of fish to go, and he was still
bitching.
I couldn't even eat 8 pieces of fish.
No.
Because, first of all, I'm not a big fish person. But second of all,
I am.
Even if it was something I like I like tilapia. I'll eat tilapia.
Yeah.
Say they slammed 8 pieces of tilapia. I'm not eating 8 pieces.
That's a fucking assload of fish.
Not unless they're like chicken nugget size or something.
Well.
No, then yeah. But I'm assuming most of the fish places give you a reasonable piece of fish.
A decent fillet.
Yeah. Whatever, dude.
Yeah, what a dick.
Do you think he does the same thing at like the church all-you-can-eat spaghetti dinner?
I haven't had enough body of Christ. I'm still hungry.
That's even better. Sir, we need enough for everyone. There's not enough Christ to go around. Oh! And you just run screaming down the aisle. Sir, if you keep drinking Christ's blood, we're going to have to get some more water in here.
You have to get some water, put it in a bottle, shake it up. It's like cough syrup.
Yeah. And Jesus ain't back, so we don't have a way to turn this into wine.
Ugh, man.
What an asshole.
Yes.
If on The Simpsons, it's hilarious.
Yes. In real life, it's sad.
Or the place could do what the Frying Dutchman did, which was just have Homer as a fucking side show in the window. Come see the behemoth. Eat as much fish as his belly will hold.
I forgot about that. That's what they should have done.
Right?
Be like, all right, fucker, sit in this window.
Oh,
be
my
a
God.
show for everyone.
I want this to be a lawsuit, and I want to be the judge in charge of it. I want to sentence this guy to have to sit there and eat fish until he, like, explodes. Like it's meaning
like
of life.
7, right?
Yeah.
Man, nice.
Just be a big fucking glutton and just eat all the fish.
Oh, come on. It's awful thin.
All right, moving on.
Yes.
Lysol allegedly sprayed at prom by chaperones, which seems fine because, you know, with all that Axe body spray and stuff,
exactly.
I mean, oof, it's got to, and it's going to smell like a combination of Axe body spray and, oh God, I can't think of the name of that store now. The smelly, girly store in the malls.
Bath and Body Works?
Thank you.
Yes.
It's going to smell like a combination of that and probably Gamer Funk.
Yes.
Because
probably.
you know a couple of them kids there probably ain't real big on the showers.
No, hygiene minimal.
Yes. So you're going to have all that just wafting around. Exactly.
Yes.
So, but that's not why they sprayed it. They sprayed it because 2 parents allegedly doused dirty dancing teens at Manitou Springs High School with Lysol and called female students whores and sluts, according to the Denver Channel. The parents, Jennifer Farmer and Hannah Rocky, deny the accusations about conduct that allegedly took place during the school's prom in April. A police report says students complained that the Lysol spray got into their mouths and eyes and forced some of them to leave the dance. The report also says a student told police that Farmer and Rocky said some dancers were advertising butt sex. What? In the butt?
Advertising. So they're probably doing the old ass
wiggle,
grind
wiggle,
thing.
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Yeah.
Ugh. Get it. Stay out of it. Jesus Christ.
And of course, the school district said that, you know, the actions of the parents were in no way condoned by the school
Well, of
district.
course. I'm sure they're like, holy shit. Oh, my God. What do we do now?
Yeah.
All right, write them off. We have nothing to do with them.
Yeah. Like, I know, let's spray them with Lysol. That's a good way to get it done.
Do you have a lighter? We'll burn it as well.
You know what these 2 women are asking for? Their houses to get egged.
Yes,
Dude, they're asking for some trouble.
Saran wrap, piss,
Yeah.
flaming bags of poop.
Yep. In fact, if you live in the... that's got to suck, though, because I don't know if you've... I mean, you know, like working at our comic shop, you know, every morning started with me pulling a bag of trash out because it generally would smell like Chinese food and spraying the fuck out the can
and
with
handling
Lysol.
isn't a good time.
Oh, it's terrible. And I would spray the chairs down and shit because, you know, Gamer Funk.
Gamer Funk.
Yeah. So, I spray the chairs down and I'd spray the trash cans and generally the bathroom because Gamer Funk.
Gamer Funk.
And
awful Frito and Mountain Dew shits.
yeah, with that vegetable oil and the Mountain Dew.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
But yeah, that was, and you're right. You get usually I'd have to open the doors too because otherwise it just hangs in the air.
Exactly.
It's getting that shit in your mouth. It's terrible.
So next time you use Lysol, make sure you scream whore and butt sex. Yes.
Slut also. Don't forget
yes,
slut.
yes. Whore, slut, butt sex.
Yes, that's all you're allowed to say. This is a story I had to put in here simply
that
because...
actually could be 3 Lysol aromas. Whore, slut, and butt sex.
Available at Bath and Body Works. In the fragrance things, I did forget to put some sort of like Hollister cologne in there too, because there's a bunch of that shit too.
Yes.
Anyways, this story I put in here simply because it just made me giggle because I'm immature.
All right.
Right? Yogurt spill douses New York highway after tractor-trailer crash.
Oh, not a yogurt spill.
Now, forgetting the tractor-trailer crash and what that could possibly mean, there's just a giant... That's like a semi-money shot in a highway.
Yes.
Oh, yogurt everywhere.
The old map of Hawaii, as Jay Moore would say.
It actually might have been a full-on Hawaii.
Like, 50 or 1/2 scale, or whatever the hell it's called. 2 to 1. I don't know what the fuck you modelers do.
I wouldn't know. Now, the other question is, what kind of yogurt was it? Because if it's that probiotic stuff, the highway won't have any digestive problems for a while.
That's true. All
right?
the animals are shitting fine.
Oh, yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis is out there adopting the highway.
Yes. Hitting it like Pac-Man. Just nom, nom, nom,
Try
nom.
my shit yogurt.
If it was Greek yogurt, it probably would have stayed all in the truck.
Or at least move like a glacier.
Yeah, that's true. Now, it's probably shitty, low-grade yogurt that exploded everywhere.
Yeah, probably.
Holy shit. Speaking of tankers, did you hear about...
It was Greek yogurt, by the way. Sorry. It was 18 tons of it.
That's expensive.
That's a lot of fucking yogurt.
Did you hear about the dump truck driver in our area on 23?
No.
Fucking... I'm surprised no one got killed. He choked on a peanut.
Oh, yeah, I did.
And went off the median and then through the guardrail into the woods.
Yeah. It's amazing he didn't die.
Yes, because I drove by where he punched through the guardrail.
Well, I imagine so. Like right behind him, pushing him.
Well,
Get out of the way!
Well, it's funny, though, because the guardrail was like split in twine.
I'm sure.
And it just had caution tape. That's going to help.
See, if that had been there before, he could have stopped.
He could have steered
He
away
would have
from
been like,
it.
oh, geez, I'm going to go off the edge. Those silver beams don't mean anything.
Dude, that dump truck's way in the woods. I saw that shit back there.
Wow. Yeah, actually, because, I get the breaking news on the phone from the local news, and and it was like, truck, goes off highway, and I was like, what the, and then I was like, oh my God, this guy had a peanut stuck in his throat. It's like, my goodness.
That's just crazy.
Like kids these
life
days.
on the road.
I know, right? But, it's my life.
Anybody want a peanut? I can't do Andre.
Here comes some real stupid crime. You ready for a good stupid crime?
Always.
All right.
Wait, is it Florida?
Columbia?
Oh. Like the country Columbia? Or like the District of Columbia?
Oh,
Or Columbia, South Carolina?
No, it's the country.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. So, Colombian thieves robbed...
Is that a baby hitting a bong?
It is.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with the story, but
All
yes.
Right. Okay.
Apparently, we'll just do this real quick because there's a snippet down here. According to CBS News, a 19-year-old Florida mother faced legal trouble.
Weird, Florida.
All right.
Imagine that.
No wonder they can't punch a ballot. After she posted a Facebook photo of her infant appearing to smoke out of a bong. It's his vaporizer. He's got asthma.
Exactly. God damn it. Leah's got a vaporizer. It's got a dinosaur mask.
And it's shaped like a bong.
Well, no. It's shaped like a vaporizer.
Right. You do know you can use those vaporizers with medicinal marijuana, right?
I don't have medicinal marijuana.
I'm just telling you, we live in Michigan.
I know, it's true.
Legal here, so you put it in there and it vaporizes the weed. Yeah,
I've watched.
So you're all set.
Super Jaime.
Yeah, you're all set. No,
with the dinosaur mask.
Yeah, right, dude.
It's a little triceratops, and the steam comes out its nostrils.
It'll freak you out afterwards too.
Shit,
Imagine seeing yourself in the mirror like that.
That would not be good.
That'd be all right. Colombian thieves rob internet cafe, but forget to log out of Facebook.
Good job, guys.
Sat in the internet cafe, logged on to Facebook, got up and robbed the place, and did not log off, making themselves very easy to catch.
Yes, exactly.
And since it's Colombia, they're probably dead now.
Well, yes, they're floating in the ocean with their necks cut.
Well, yeah, the internet cafe is probably owned by a drug person.
Yeah, exactly. Escobar's Internet Cafe.
Yes.
Let's go rob that.
Good idea.
That name sounds slightly familiar. I'm not sure where.
Oh, man. Yeah, the police got him and took him to jail, of course.
By the way, best internet cafe ever, Grand Theft Auto, twat.
Oh, yeah. You're correct, sir. That's a
twat, I guess. But
fantastic. All right. So, new French PM's name causes Arab giggles.
All right.
So,
wait.
But
is it Frostbite or Dick
it's
Frostbite?
Not, it is not Frostbite Dick.
Frostbite Dick.
No. France's new socialist government is already causing ripples throughout Europe, struggling to balance government budgets, blah, blah, blah. The prime minister's last name, it turns out, sounds like an Arabic slang for penis. His name is Jean-Marc Aryault. I'm not sure how to say it. Oh, here we go. The name has left broadcasters trying to determine if they should pronounce it as the prime minister does, Aryault, or if they should resort to voicing the L and the T in the written word. Because if they say it in the French way, then
it sounds like dick.
No, it doesn't. Okay. But if they say it like kind of like how when we look at names like Favre or,
Right.
Chechevsky, and we go, how the fuck?
Right.
But we give respect to the countries of origin, so we allow the fact that Favre has a V before the R, but we flip them.
Yes.
Or Chechevsky looks like Krzyzewski, I think it's the same thing. So if they pronounce it in the Arabic language, then it sounds like penis. But if they pronounce it in the French way on television, then it doesn't.
That's fine.
Yeah. So my feeling is pronounce it in the Arabic way.
Yes, exactly. Was probably Arabic because they said it was a slang for.
Right. Fuck
so
the
it's probably
French.
Arabic for like tallywhacker or something.
And, who's gonna care? He's French.
Exactly.
Everyone's on your side on this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No one gives a fuck. He's French.
Yes.
And he's socialist.
Yes.
And that's not going to be popular
And
in a
his
lot
last
of areas.
name is slang for a dick,
Yes.
which is hilarious.
Yes. He's old Frostbite Aryault.
Frostbite Aryault. Very good.
Yeah, you'll see what I did there?
Yeah, I see that.
That might be the title of the episode. No one will get that one.
No, I feel like, what? Frostbite? What? I don't get it.
Oh, man. Or somebody who's, looking for political things. They're like, what the hell?
Like, what's this salty language? Clearly, it must be a political show.
Yeah,
They're
clearly.
talking about the French Prime Minister. Little did I know, we're just making dick jokes.
Listen,
what we're good at.
Listen, though, I think that was a pretty highbrow dick joke.
That was a highbrow
Not
dick
only
joke.
am I mixing another language, basically, or a terminology from another language, I'm mixing politics into it
That's
also.
true.
And just, a good dick joke.
Yeah.
Because, frostbite
Well,
dick.
it's a dick joke for fancy men.
Exactly. It had a monocle.
It certainly did.
It wore a condom.
Wow, that is fancy.
With ribs, because it's considerate.
Well, for her pleasure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, here's our site of the week.
Side of the week.
This was sent to us by Diggity. I had this in our queue anyways, and I'm glad he sent it in because I forgot to get to it.
Fair enough.
This website is evilclownsforhire.com. Now, this site does,
All right. I like it so far.
well, they do great things, such
Hey,
as...
is this a Juggalo site?
No.
Is this in honor of big money rustlers?
We're not talking about that ever again. No.
Sorry to bring that up.
Now, the website says, welcome to the online home of the Evil Clowns for Hire, the world's only evil clown extreme variety show, Beezle Bubba's Human Freak Show. In Beezle Bubba's Human Freak Show, sideshow veteran Seth Carney and Professor Chumley join forces...
Chumley?
Not the one from Pawn Stars. They join forces to bring one of the most memorable and amazing shows to a center stage with ratings from PG to R to fit your specific needs. Nothing I do... R is the basement for me.
Yeah, exactly.
I started
If
R.
I want evil clowns, I want R-rated evil clowns.
Or higher.
Or higher.
Yeah. Like Donkey Show evil clowns.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The evil clowns also carry full general liability insurance, so you can have the peace of mind that you are hiring professionals who care as much about your guests and property as you do.
What's the fun of that?
They do lots of crazy shit. Like, they do shit with, fires, needles, hooks, electricity, nails, glass, power equipment, and much more. To combine into what one spectator called a tornado bigger than Oz of shocking and hilarious moments.
All right.
No?
So basically, it's they do carny tricks. The old, pound a nail into your face.
Well, they conveniently
eat light
have a
bulbs.
list.
Oh, there you go.
Let's read the list.
All right, let's do this.
Fire eating, fire breathing,
Right.
human blockhead,
Yeah, that's the pound of nail.
right?
Yeah,
Frontal lobotomy, power drill to the face,
nice.
mental flossing, grinder games, which sounds like a great name. That's the sequel to Hunger Games, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah.
think that's where you mix Saw and the Hunger Games. Bed of nails, block smash, pierced weightlifting, which could be gross.
That's got to be old hooks in the back, probably.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Face and broken glass, classy. Electrocution, extreme human pincushion, eye hooks, pin the money on the clown, body stapling, stand-up comedy, and more.
I like how they close it out with stand-up comedy.
Yeah, and more.
And more.
And more. You can't forget that. This is actually not the website that I was thinking of. There's a different one. We'll get to it another time. But, yeah.
Is it a rival evil clown company?
No.
That would be awesome.
No, to quote Monty Python, something completely different.
Okay.
Now, how great has this got to be for, a kid's party, right?
I agree.
It says it starts at PG,
Hey, why not?
right? Clowns aren't scary, are they?
Not to some. Well, yeah, they are.
Only if you're Kelly trying to go to sleep.
Sleep tight.
Can't sleep, clown will eat me. Can't sleep, clown will eat me.
Still one of my favorite pictures. Going to bed. That's great.
Once again, evilclownsforhire.com. The link will be on our, what do you call it?
Everything.
Yeah. All right. Ready to do the top 5?
Top 5.
Since I forgot to put it at the front of the show like we were supposed to do.
Whatever.
I got all excited about Black Dynamite.
I can't blame you.
I know.
Black Dynamite's the shit, son.
It'll do it.
I hope we got the right... We're doing top 5 superheroes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because that's the list I have.
If not, this would be humorous if we just had 2 separate lists.
It would be.
Whatever, we make most of it up on the fly anyway, so...
Like
all right,
said,
so what do you got?
No prep at all.
All right, you start first. I got to get a drink.
This may surprise people, Brian. My number 5 is Superman.
Oh, I was thinking Chili Willy.
Because I've never been a giant Superman fan.
Yeah.
The reason he's on my list is because he should be there as the first, real superhero and, the mainstream it.
Sure.
But he's never done it for me. Too much of a Boy Scout. Yeah, it's just never been a Superman dude.
You want to hear something shocking?
What?
Superman's not on my list.
Wow.
And I do like Superman, but when it came down to it, I think it's, when I actually come down to breaking down the characters,
right?
I really don't think Superman offers a lot. And that's why Superman didn't make my list.
Fair enough.
I'm sure that's going to shock some people.
Right.
Because I do own... 3 Superman shirts? I have a wall scroll of Superman.
The only reason Superman's on my list is, like I said, I thought because for mainstream and comics.
I will say he was number 6.
Right.
He would definitely be right there. He just didn't make the list because we said top 5.
Top 5.
And I actually held the 5 this time.
So what's your, I don't have any honorable mentions.
My number 5 is Jesse Custer from Preacher.
That's a very good
And you can argue that he's not a hero. He's actually an anti-hero or whatever, but through the whole book, you're rooting for him.
Yeah, he's the hero of the book.
Yeah, he really is, even though he is a son of a bitch.
Yeah, he is a cocksucker.
But, I mean, he is the son of, an angel and the devil or whatever. So, an angel and a demon, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Well, that's at least what's in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, he is a son of a devil.
Hey,
son of a bitch. But, yeah, I always liked him. And a lot of it, again, is the character's depth and stuff, like why he's searching for, why he wants to talk to God and why he does what he does through the whole book.
Right.
I think that's what drove me is the character itself I thought was,
that's fair.
Superman's just like, hey, I'm going to be a good guy.
I'm invulnerable.
You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's pretty much it. It's just invulnerability doesn't make you interesting enough to me.
I hear you.
That's in case you wonder why he wasn't number 5 or whatever on my list. There's the explanation.
That makes sense to me.
What you got at foe, son?
Number 4 is the hero, and then, like you said, Jesse Custer. Could be argued as an anti-hero. That got me into reading comic books, Brian.
Chili Willy.
Yes.
Hot stuff.
Popeye. Kickers Incorporated.
Super Pro? Ew.
No, that would be The Punisher. Because that was the first book that I was like, damn, I need to read more comics.
Yeah.
And I was hooked on The Punisher ever since, from when Jim Lee was doing it till when Garth Ennis was doing it.
Right.
And all in between.
Yeah. That's fair.
I always liked a hero that would shoot somebody in the face.
Well, that kind of marries with my number 4, even though it's not the Punisher. My number 4 is Marv from Sin City.
Fair enough.
Again, you could kind of argue that he's not a full-on hero, but he is.
Yes.
Because he's really, really willing to give all of himself to save whatever he has to save, even though he's obviously completely just drowning in sin, and not himself necessarily, but everything around him is naughty.
If you're a D&D player, I do believe he would be considered chaotic good.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just never know.
Yes.
Like, he's one of those guys that would shoot the witness.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's
Exactly.
nothing wrong with that. Pop quiz, hot shot.
Pop quiz, motherfucker.
What you got at 3?
3, I got the Hulk.
I actually got a...
Because it's another one that I've always enjoyed, the Hulk.
That's fair. Nothing wrong with a little smash.
Hulk smash, I probably liked the Hulk before I liked comics because I used to watch the TV show. You know, like reruns on, I think, on USA.
Oh, I love rerun. Oh, we're talking about something else. Sorry.
Until he stole that shit from the Doobie Brothers.
Yeah.
Bastard.
I know, right?
Rerun.
Once they pirated that, I was over. I was done with good times,
like,
man.
not the Doobie Brothers. How dare you, sir? How dare you?
I know we're on a completely different topic. That was a fucking great episode, though.
Yeah, so that tape recorder goes falling out.
Massive fucking tape recorder.
So silly.
Oh, shit.
Anywho.
What's really funny is that doing stuff like that is actually how Metallica got famous, because people used to go and, I mean, they were cool with it, go and tape our shit and then share the tapes, which is kind of funny with the whole Napster thing. Yeah,
it's kind of like social networking before there was social networking.
And then once they got rich, they were like, slow down.
Yeah, whoa, bitches, don't be sharing our shit.
My number 3 is Captain America.
Right.
And
the Liefeld run, right?
Oh, God, don't talk to me about Captain America with tits. I'm not even talking about a female one. It's just, oof. Anyways, I don't know what it is about Captain America. I just always kind of, maybe it was kicking Hitler in the ass. I don't, something about the character. I always kind of enjoyed, like, I liked him more when he was written as a man without a time, basically. Mm-hmm. Because obviously he was frozen and then woken up. So he was basically Encino Man.
Nice.
That's why I root for Pauly Shore to play him in the next Avengers movie. Avengers, buddy.
No,
Who's going to get that?
That was Brendan Fraser as the caveman.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I can't believe I'm busting out Encino.
That's fine. Pauly Shore can be Hawkeye because no one will give a fuck. Except Kelly.
Pauly Shore can be Bucky. Oh. And then he gets killed.
Yes.
We have the movie, Brian.
Speaking of, I think on our next episode, instead of a top 5 list, we should cast Justice League. I think that's something we should do occasionally, is cast a movie.
I like this
Or
idea.
recast a movie.
Yes.
All right, anyways.
It's a good idea, sir.
All right, you're number 2.
In fact, if you want to cast Justice League, send us stuff to our Facebook.
And you can use whatever iteration of the Justice League you choose.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Because once again,
because mine, I'll be honest, I'll tell you right now, mine's pretty much going to include the powerhouses. I'm not down with when they take these big, like the Avengers. I hate when they
really branch out.
Yeah, where it's like, oh, Cap and Iron Man aren't here, so we're going to use these idiots. It's like, no, it's Thor, Hulk, Captain America, and Iron Man. Those are, and then from there, it's whatever. Hawkeye, I don't give a shit about. Black Widow jumped around.
We have to care about ScarJo.
You're right. She's the best 2 Avengers on the team.
Exactly.
So, anyways, if you want to cast the Justice League next week.
Yes. Well, that's a good idea. And yes, if you have any suggestions for us, send them to our Facebook.
Yeah. Actually, I'll post something on the Facebook page.
Fair enough.
That says, hey, if you were going to cast the Justice League movie.
Booyah.
Yeah, you can even put director if you want. I'm not going to bother with that, but you can.
No, just the main. If you don't know what the Justice is, are we doing? We're doing Superman, Batman, Martian Manhunter,
whoever you want.
Oh, okay, I see.
Whoever you want. Like my personal picks would be Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern.
Right.
That's the Justice League.
That's the Justice League I'm thinking of too.
That is the best of the DC universe, essentially.
Yes.
I mean, you could maybe leave Flash or Martian Manhunter off if you wanted to, but I wouldn't. So.
I wouldn't either.
There you go. And knowing's half the battle.
Exactly.
G.I. Joe.
The other half.
Who you got for number
violence. 2? I love that. My number 2 is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
The Spider-Man is the shit. Everyone could identify him when you were a teen-type lad.
Oh, my God. I fucked up.
You fucked up?
I fucked up because Spider-Man was supposed to be on my list, and I didn't put Spider-Man on there. All right, so I'm having 6 because Spider-Man's going to...
All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Spider-Man is, it's another great comic because, fun to read because it's very witty and shit.
Oh, totally agree. And like you said,
most people can associate with a lot of shit that Peter Parker would go through as Peter Parker.
Yeah,
it was just a good read.
Before they were, back when he was still written more as like the teenager who was out of place with everything.
Yeah, not when he became like, hey, I'm dating my hot supermodel wife.
Right? And, yeah.
Or not dating.
Yeah,
dating
like,
my wife.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
That got a little much.
Back when he was just awkward and couldn't muster up enough courage to really ask out MJ.
Yes.
That kind of Peter Parker. That's where most guys are like, dude, totally get you.
Yep, exactly.
Because everybody, I mean, you may not have like smoking hot next door neighbor girl, but
right.
Or a Gwen Stacy that somehow enters your life, but whatever. It's all right. She got hers. Snap.
That's right. So yeah, that's my number dos.
Yeah, my number 2 I totally agree with everything you said in Spider-Man. My number 2, God, it should have been Spider-Man. I don't know. I fucked up bad. Anyways, I'm going to go with Wolverine because of what's left on my list. Because, he's the best there is at what he does.
Fair enough.
I just always dug Wolverine, and I'll be honest with you, a lot of with Wolverine, why I dug him was, he's the resident badass of Marvel. Like that, But the real reason is because most of the superheroes, the way they're drawn and stuff, are like big fucking, lanky people and whatnot. Wolverine was the only one that I was like, maybe.
Short and squat.
Yeah, he's the only one who's even remotely drawn near my size. So, all right, we'll go with this guy.
Yeah, fair enough.
Plus, he had, the crazy
nice
hair.
mutton chops.
Yeah. And the claws.
Well,
fucking not like the claws.
Now when they did Bone Claw Beast Wolverine, it got a little silly.
Yeah, it did. When he was wearing the bandana and he started reverting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's becoming more beast-like because the adamantium's not what?
Slow down.
Just give him his metal back.
So his real mutant power was that he was going to be some weird feral creature with bone claws. Okay.
Yeah,
is that what you're telling me?
That's what.
And he heals well. So he's Sabretooth, except without the fucking 70s porn outfit.
And more mutated.
Yes.
So silly.
Stop it.
We probably both have the same number 1.
It's got to be.
Batman.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
Real quick, I'd find it interesting that if we had gone into 10, would Deadpool have made your list?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was curious because Deadpool was like the cool part of Spider-Man, except he also had the healing factor and could shoot guns all the time.
And he was more he was edgier than Spider-Man.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get back to Batman. I don't think we should even have to talk about it.
Yeah, Batman's
fucking Batman.
One of the books I always look forward to reading.
Yep.
I always loved him because if he took away all his shit, he could still beat you.
Yeah.
Because people are like, oh, well, Marvel's version of Batman's Iron Man. It's the rich millionaire. No. You take away Tony Stark's suit, he's Tony Stark.
Yeah. He's not trained in like every martial arts style known to man.
Exactly. If Batman was nude on an island, he would still kill you.
Yeah.
Or knock you
Here,
out.
look at it this way. Okay. When Batman joined the Justice League, he almost immediately became like Superman's the leader.
Right.
But Batman's the real leader because Batman's the tactician.
Yeah.
Him and Martian Manhunter are really the tacticians. If you look at the Avengers, Iron Man's only the leader of that team, really, because of money.
Yes.
He's not the leader of that team or his technology. He's not the leader of that team because of strategy or because that's Cap.
That's Cap.
100%. So, Iron Man is essentially their... It's funny because he's not even their Superman because they have Thor and Hulk.
Yes.
They've got more just straight out beef on that team, whereas the, JLA has their...
Yes.
Rings and lassos and other...
Shape-shifting.
Other accessories.
Speediness.
Right. Ankle bracelets, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever they do.
Toe rings, yeah. That's where the new Green Lantern wears his on his toe.
It's sexy.
Or a cock ring, his pants just keep glowing.
That would be fucking hysterical.
Recharging his ring's awkward. Hey guys, give me a minute. It's like a fleshlight he just fucking uses.
Oh my god. The guards are like, Green Lantern 5444, where's your ring? It's on my dick, yo.
The one that used to be Kilowog's, Is that big old fucking hand? Oh my god. I think that with Batman though, I think a lot of it was that again, even though he was rich and whatnot, a lot of people you could still identify with the core of the character.
Yes.
In that he was human. He wasn't super powered in any way. It was just what he did, and his biggest superpower was his incredible will.
Yeah.
And that's what Plus, who doesn't want to be Batman? He's
Well,
badass. He fucking hung people over the edge.
It's like the internet meme. Always be Batman.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
Exactly.
Sums it up.
Yep. Because if you can't be Batman...
Although I did see one that says if you can't be Batman, be Darth Batman. it was a nice mixture of Darth Vader and Batman.
I guess there's that, yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. So jumping the plug thing here. Check us out on the podgodsnetwork.com. And soon to go up on there sometime within the next week or so is supposed to be a podcast called Pod Gods Damn It.
Yeah.
In which all of the members of the Pod Gods Network are... there's going to be... a question per week, I believe, And then all of us have answered the question, so you get a little taste.
You get to hear everyone's
get a little
response.
Get your beak a little wet, so you understand. You can get a little taste of everybody and see if anyone else massages your ear nicely. But as Tony said before, don't listen to any of them. Just listen to no.
Us were great. Our responses were very funny. I'm sure everyone else's was great too.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I would hope.
I would certainly hope so too.
Yeah, check that out. Check us out on the Facebook.com/saltylanguage.
For sure. We're also on Twitter under salty_language.
Yep. Emails at saltylanguage@gmail.com.
And we also have a terrific Tumblr. It's just salty. Just search Salty Language on Tumblr.
It's much easier.
There's lots of goodness that gets posted there every day.
Yep.
And reposts from old Brian's Tumblr.
What? Yep. You can also find us on... we're on Libsyn. I can't remember the address off the top of my head.
I don't know.
But the link's on the Facebook page. And, if you go to the Libsyn and download, tickle the donate.
There's a
Help
donate
us out.
button. It looks very innocent. Feel free to molest it.
Yes.
It's very molestable.
I'll tell you what. Do whatever you want to it.
That's right.
It is a naughty monkey.
In fact, tentacle rape it.
Just have your way with it. No one will know. We won't tell. Maybe.
No, maybe.
I mean, depending on how much you give.
You know what would be great if we could figure out when you clicked the button if like Chris Hansen popped out.
Oh, that'd be funny. Are you sure you want to do this? What are those wine coolers for?
That'd be awesome.
But yeah, please go on iTunes and review and rate us, because those things actually push us up the charts and give us a better chance of maybe getting on the news and noteworthy and those kind of things.
Get us a few more listeners.
Hey, tell your friends.
With more listeners comes more perks and maybe some sponsors, which comes for a better podcast.
Right. And also maybe some contests and swag.
Yes, I do. Yeah, we need to figure something like that out.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know what even the contest would be, though.
I don't know. How about a trip to Brazil?
How about Lima, Peru? See Dickless Man.
I like it.
Yes. Come see the amazing No Cock.
How about an opportunity to drink with us?
Oh.
Yeah.
That could happen anywhere.
We don't have to show up, though.
Even better.
We'll do it via Skype. That would be great.
Now make sure you sit 2 bar stools in front of the TV. Okay, I'm here, guys. Where are they?
Look at the TV.
Clicks on.
Yeah.
Hey!
Where are you guys?
We're live via satellite.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Coming at you from the dirty southeast Michigan.
Yeah, buddy.
Oof. Yeah, please help us out. Spread the word.
Yep, tell all your friends about us.
Do it. Even if they wouldn't like us, just tell them to go on iTunes and give us 5 stars. Or 4, or whatever the hell it is. The most.
Everybody likes us.
No.
We're fucking amazing.
Well, I agree with that, but not everybody likes us.
Yeah, you're right.
We are very abrasive people.
Yeah, that's true.
It's easier for someone to probably not like us than to like us.
But we're so entertaining.
Yeah, but,
Laughter builds bridges.
You have to have a refined palate for our humor.
Metal, remember?
Yes, and, well, so do people.
Yeah, fair enough. Good point.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Well, since the streetlights are on, I think we should,
Wrap this shit up?
Yeah!
All right. Wrap it up like a fancy condom or whatever?
Yes, and then draw it like our French women.
Fair enough.
I got nothing, dude.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm out.
I guess I've been having beers.
Yeah,
so I am fine.
I told you.
Yes.
And I haven't, but I'm also F-I-N-E fine. Goddamn Aerosmith.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough.
See ya.
Bye-bye. We out.